Wireless TVs, why don't they exist already? Well, at CES I finally got to see a completely wireless 55-inch TV called Displace TV that doesn't have any power cable and doesn't have any wires to connect to. It's a thing you can just hang up on a window. Displace TV is a 55-inch 4K TV that weighs under 20 pounds and has its own hot swappable batteries. There are 4 inside that should give it about a day of use. You could swap them out while the TV's still running. The TV has its own suction pump system that can attach to apparently nearly any surface. We saw it attach to a glass window, which is cool. Apparently it can also attach to other walls as long as they're flat. And it hangs there and plays your stuff. It's got a standard kind of smart TV type interface, and the way it works is by streaming the content from a concealed processing box that's supposed to be about the size of a PC tower. I didn't even get to see that part. Apparently it's still kind of in the works. But you could imagine this is something that's going to want to be tucked away versus put under your TV. Displace TV is a platform that can run multiple TVs at the same time off of that same processor box. You could run 6 TVs or eventually up to maybe 8, all with that same system. And that was the original concept of the design. Then it also became wireless and it's also battery powered. It's not that surprising to me for the reason that I feel like we've seen this kind of tech happening elsewhere. I mean, VR headsets are increasingly streaming from other devices like PCs. We have tablets that are running on batteries and play your TV shows. You have streaming games. It makes sense that televisions would enter that spectrum. Displace TV, though, does look like it's its own kind of self-contained ecosystem, and it's not that cheap. It's $3,000 for one screen and the processor box, or $9,000 if you want to get 4 screens and a processor box. We played a few sample videos from CNET to take a look at how it performed. It looked nice. You know, it's hard to judge a TV in a demo situation in a hotel room, but it was very cool that it hung up on a window. It kind of makes me wonder what other places you'd put a TV that you wouldn't normally put a TV. Displace TV also supports hand tracking for gestures, but it goes a step further by not even having a remote at all. I'm not sure how I feel about that. In fact, I do know how I feel. I want a remote, but the makers of Displace TV feel that this is good enough that it can work with just hand gestures. My experience with hand gestures is that your mileage definitely varies, but clearly Displace TV is going for an unusual type of customer and a future-forward type of person. Whether this technology expands into other types of televisions, well, you could kind of expect that it would. But this is the type of stuff that you see every year at CES in Las Vegas, where new types of tech are being thrown against the wall, literally, to see if they stick.